Hi, everybody, and welcome to what could be the best summer of your life. We've all been in this crazy world, and maybe you found yourself sliding back into that fat quarantine, maybe putting on a few pounds, eating some food that you don't necessarily eat all the time, but boy, during quarantine it's happened. So let's talk about how we can change that and have you just feeling your very best. So you're here because you want to change. You're here because you're curious. So in a few moments, I want to hit the highlights of what our summer Shred 10 is all about. We're running 4 months, whether you're listening to this while you prepare for June, July, August, or September, the information is the same, and you can get the best results for yourself. Now, I'm doing a really quick bird's eye view, so this can be short, but for the details on how the liver detoxes and all the mechanisms, please click go to the link that's below, and you will see an awesome video by a biochemist who actually developed this program, and her name is Mitra Ray, and you can get all of those sciencey, geeky rules and all of those explanations that I absolutely love. But I don't want to take too much of your time, so let's dive in. Like I said, the summer shred is June, July, August, and September. It's 10 days. Now, honestly, I encourage you to, for the rest of the month, to maintain what you have, the practices that you've started in those 10 days, but kind of loosen up your boundaries. So why in the world do we even need to do this? Now, you guys know what's happening in the world. You also know what's on the media. Here are the environmental toxins that haven't gone away that you're not hearing about every day. Those are the things from our landfill, in our air, in our water, the things that we're even putting on our skin. Our food quality is even decreasing. Now, I'm not even talking about the food that you've introduced into your life that maybe you didn't have before, but sometimes even the food that's healthy, the quality is just decreasing. Even our produce has less nutrients than it used to. We even are dealing with like pesticides and everything else that's happening in the body. So we are starting to become very toxic. Now, here's what happens when you have a toxic body. Okay, the body is so dang smart. What it does is it takes that toxin and to protect your vital organs will enrobe it with water and fat. Yay, because your vital organs aren't affected. But bad news, because what starts to happen is our waistlines expand. Our clothes start to get tight. We go to get our summer clothes and we're like, wait a second, those fit last summer. What's happening? Well, that's just that toxic overload. And I want to propose a different option for you. Instead of burning the fat off, which just really consolidates what you see in the middle picture here, which really just consolidates the impurities, which you just kind of bounce right back up, and weight and water retention and fat retention, I want to propose a different idea, and this is what the Shred 10 is based on, and that is actually cleansing. Now, if you would like even more information than what I get into, you've got to watch that video below. It's called Daily Detox. It's amazing. It's under 30 minutes. It will change the way that you eat. So instead, I'd like for you to consider taking your body's natural mechanisms and supporting them, decrease the toxic load by not putting garbage in, and then really supporting the body by getting amazing nutrients in that support your liver. That way, you have long-term results, your body is healthier, your skin is better, your body is so dang happy. Let's talk about a little bit of how that happens in the body. So the Shred 10 does ask that you change putting certain foods in your body, but here's the most important part, is we need to cleanse and support the liver. When we have those toxins, like I said, they're very fat soluble. We have 2 phases in our liver. There's the phase 1 enzymes that pull all of the toxins out of our cell, and then phase 2, which gets them out of our body through our stool and through our urine. Let's take a peek at what the nutrients are that are needed for those phase 1 enzymes, or for that phase 1 detox to happen. Do you see that red circle? That these mostly from veggies, fruits, pasture organic animal products, herbs, spices, and sunshine. And we're not going to focus on anything other than the fruits and the veggies. And phase 2, oh, your body is so dang happy when you get more plant matter. I want to also say that your skin will even be better. Now, fruits and vegetables also have antioxidants. And if you've ever cut an apple and not sprinkled it with the antioxidants in lemon, you will see that it starts to get brown. Well, that's the same thing that's happening in our skin and inside our cells as they start to age. Now, what you can do then is flood your body with antioxidants. And what tends to happen is we live in the United States and people think that, oh, I'll just take a vitamin. Well, the truth is that if you look at the multivitamin, there are about, maybe even up to 100 isolated nutrients, which is fine. But if you look at this apple, this is the first 400 nutrients in an apple. And there's actually 10,000 nutrients that have been found, these phytochemicals, these antioxidants in an apple. In fact, I know this is really small print, but if you were to see everything that's in one apple, there would be 26 more slides just like this. So you can see that man cannot outsmart Mother Nature. I mean, wouldn't it just be amazing if we could get all that plant matter to support our liver in a capsule, just like take a pill? Well, actually, that is exactly what I'm proposing, and this is how we get our daily detox every day. So about 15 years ago, I heard of a product called Juice Plus, and all it is fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I'll tell you more about that, but here's the thing is you get all of these plant nutrients in, and the coolest part is that you get the seeds and the peels. And I don't know about you, but I don't eat the seeds and the peels of my orange. I also don't eat the seeds and the peels of my beets, and I don't even eat beets. Imagine getting your body flooded with 30 fruits and vegetables in the Juice Plus capsules, 45 when you add the complete. Let me tell you more about that. These are the two easiest guidelines of our Shred 10. Remember, what we're trying to do is decrease the toxins. We'll talk more about what you need to eliminate later. But right now, the easiest part is all you do is you add more plant foods through those Juice Plus capsules. Super, super simple. And you're going to take 1 to 2 complete shakes a day. They're delicious. They're easy. That's the easy part. And here's what happens. Remember all those phase 1 enzymes? Do you not think your body is going to be so happy? So that is why we do a daily detox. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about the complete. It's low glycemic, which means it stabilizes your blood sugar, and it's certified low glycemic. It's vegan, non-GMO, gluten and dairy free. It's all plant-based, and it's that beautiful plant-based protein blend. And it also has a powerful prebiotic fiber. And if you don't know what prebiotic is that is what the good bacteria in your gut actually eat. So, oh my gosh, your microbiome is so happy. If you want to learn more about your microbiome and a little bit more about the plant-based protein, please watch that daily detox that's that's in the notes. So when you have your 2 shakes, it's totally up to you. Now, I want to remind you that it's not just eat 2 shakes and you're done. There's no calorie counting at all, no calorie restriction. Have as much whole food as you want. But the complete shakes, I usually recommend that you have one for breakfast because that tends to be a challenging time for people. It's awesome to just wake up in the morning and know what you're going to have. I also recommend that you have your other shake at a time that's maybe more challenging for you, whether it's in the afternoon, so you're not totally starving for lunch. When you need that little pick-me-up, maybe after a workout, or some people even have it for lunch. So now let's talk a little bit about willpower. It's really interesting. Some people think you have it or you don't, but the truth is that willpower is all about keeping your blood sugar stable. I like to say, make your food work for you, and that means you need to choose low glycemic food. If you look at this chart, you'll see that high glycemic food, that like light blue, big spike, takes you super duper high and then drops you super low. You've probably been there before, where you've had like way too much sugar. What I want to propose is that you eat low glycemic foods, and the complete does that for you. Some other low glycemic foods that you'll be eating are things like maybe quinoa and our crunchy vegetables. Lots of plant matter. It's certainly not a vegan program. You can certainly have whole foods, but we do want to make sure that you're not eating like the more processed meats, like the bacon and the sausage and the lunch meats. Again, that's 45 plant foods that are going in your body to support that liver. Now, seriously, if that's where you want to start with your shred and stop there and just give it a go, amazing. You will see huge results. If you want even more, let me tell you about some more guidelines. Oh, by the way, we do have a shred cookbook. Okay, you should know that Juice Plus does make a 100% vegan omega. No fish. We skip the fish. We go right to the algae. You know, every single thing in your brain, in your body will benefit from a good source of omegas. The heart, brain, joints, skin. It's 100% plant-based. So if you haven't started an omega, it might be a good time to. And if you already do, consider switching so that you can, again, work on cleansing the liver with more plant matter. Now, a couple things. Like I said, I learned about Juice Plus about 15 years ago. It is super unique, and a couple of reasons why. It's whole food. If you actually look on the back, it is a nutrition label. It is not a supplement. It is not a supplement. We can have babies take it. We can have pregnant women taking, pregnant nursing women. It is so pure. It is just food. I live in Chicagoland, and it is taxed as a food. We have a 10% supplement tax in Illinois, and it is taxed with the 3% food tax. You need to know that. It has all your phytonutrients. It's non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free. Here's the other thing, is that when you look at the label, yeah, it's a nutrition label, but we also go one step further to make sure that it's what's called NSF certified. And what that means is that there's a third party who actually certifies that what we say is in the label is actually in the product. Now, here's the most important reason why you would ever consider taking Juice Plus is the clinical research. There's over 35 published studies. This was the only reason that I can sit here with confidence and tell you all about it. And it's actually the only reason why I got started nearly 15 years ago. It is the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world. You can Google it. And it's not in places like the Juice Plus labs. Absolutely not. These are some of the research institutions that have locked arms with us and said, hey, can we research your product? People like MD Anderson Cancer Institute, University of Florida, Wake Forest University, University of South Carolina, Yale, numerous children clinic. You can see it. I'm going to keep it super brief, but you guys need to know that it's no joke here. And here's what's being shown. So when you take Juice Plus, it's great that it doesn't just make you have like neon urine. In fact, you won't see a change in your pee at all. This is what we have found. It changes. And this is real human beings being tested with Juice Plus, not rats, not mice, not animals at all. It improves cardiovascular wellness. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to start taking Juice Plus, because it keeps the arteries open after high-fat meals. Supports the immune system. You know, you guys need it now more than ever. Improves gum tissue, reduces oxidative stress, which is that tissue damage, so it keeps the wrinkles away. It reduces systemic inflammation, protects your DNA, healthier skin. It's even been shown to decrease insulin resistance, decrease obesity, improve quality of life, and even lung health. If you want to know more about that, just even a brief overview, I'm happy to tell you more, or you can click that daily detox below. One of the research studies that we don't take blood on, but we ask for parents to report, is what's called the Healthy Starts program. This is where children get their Juice Plus free when there's an adult on it. And this is the results. And these are coming from parents of nearly 1 million children that say 60% are missing fewer days of school. I'll sign up for that. 56% are taking few over-the-counter drugs. You can read this yourself. But one of my favorites is that 66% are visiting the doctor less. Now, here's the coolest thing is I hate when my kids are sick. And if I can do one thing every single day to make sure that they get not sick as much, I am doing this. In fact, my boys are 10 and 13. They both have had one ear infection. They have been taking Juice Plus since they hit U.S. soil. And they've had one ear infection apiece, and I have seen one of my sons vomit 2 times from illness, and that is it. The other one got sick from a car sickness. We absolutely love our Juice Plus. I didn't show you, but Juice Plus does come in chewables that are delicious. They're kind of like little fruit snacks. Now, I want to get back to the Shred 10, make this super brief for you. So we're taking these 10 days. Now, guys, don't feel like you're doing this your whole summer. It's only for 10 days. Then you can expand your boundaries, do whatever the heck you want for those other 10 days, and then come back to us June, July, August, and September. You are going to shred the food, the toxins, and the habits that aren't working for you. Okay, I told you you're going to add more plant foods with your Juice Plus. You're going to take those 1 to 2 complete shakes. Remember, it's not calorie counting. There's no calorie restrictions. You can eat whatever, not whatever you want, but as much as you want. Okay, we're also adding plenty of water, half your body weight in ounces. You're going to take 10 deep breaths when you get stressed, and get 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. I have to tell you, before I started doing the shred about 3 years ago, I was getting like 5 to 6 hours, and this jumped me forward, and just locking arms with a like-minded community just moves you so forward. You'll be exercising on most days, and I'll even share some workout videos with you. Now, you absolutely want to consider reducing or eliminating caffeine and alcohol, eating after 6 p.m., and processed foods. Let me talk about caffeine and alcohol. Let's reduce it. If that's one of those things that you can't give up, you need to decide how much results you want. Eating after 6 p.m., what some people decide is that, what I like to say is, I want to have at least a 12-hour fast between dinner and my first meal the next day. So if that means that you are at 8 o'clock, you decide, I'll work with you one-on-one, or whoever invited you to see this video will work with you one-on-one. It's also a nice time that if you find you are eating late, maybe you just have a smoothie. All right. And finally, you want to reduce and eliminate those processed foods. Now, this is the kicker. This, number 9 and 10, this is shred. I mean, this is it too. You want to eliminate these gluten and dairy and artificial and refined sugar. Now, why is it not reduced? The truth is that these are found to be the most inflammatory foods in our standard American diet. So if you can get rid of the gluten and the dairy and the artificial and refined sugars, I'm not talking about fruit here, you are going to do yourself a world of good. In fact, I've heard some naturopaths recommend that you give it up for 30 days and then do a 3-day challenge where maybe you add more gluten and dairy back in, and then see how your body responds. Now, they recommend the 3-day challenge because it does take about 3 days for you to start to feel the effects. You will probably subscribe to no gluten and dairy most of the time. But for this shred, do your best to give up gluten, dairy, and refined sugars. What can you expect? Holy cow. Now, do you want results, or do you want results? And would you like these? So, craving more fruits and vegetables. Wouldn't it be amazing if you actually crave the food that's good for you? We do know that it's called metabolic programming, and your tastes change. When your body gets what it wants, it gets happy, and it actually makes it easy. And I want to tell you, my husband went to the grocery store and surprised me with a red cabbage. It changes your taste. My boys of course they love their chips here and there, but I'm going to tell you, my oldest will snack on apples and carrots before anything. Your kids can have this, and you can have this. By the way, shred isn't just for you. Shred is for your entire family if you want to bring them along as well. You'll have a healthier weight, right? Because we're eliminating those toxins. And just consider that you're as fat as you are toxic. So if you can eliminate those toxins, boy, your body says thank you, and you can release all of that extra water and extra fat that you've been carrying that you don't need anymore. Better recovery from your workouts. We have so many athletes that find that once they subscribe to these results, or these 10 guidelines, their athletic performance improves. And as you know, athletes, especially our Olympians who do take Juice Plus, they need to have that natural edge without any banned substances. So they don't have to worry about that here. Improved sleep, increased energy, healthier hair, skin, and nails. Oh my gosh, your body is so happy. Improved regularity. You know, if you're too loose, you actually get regular. If you're really stopped up, you get regular. We have some pediatricians that call these pooping pills for our younger kids. Increased mental clarity. Wow. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you how your shred journey starts. So we get you started and we order your Juice Plus. We decide what's best for you. And I'll give you a couple options in a second. We'll give you all of your information, your shred guide. Go watch the daily detox. Now listen, this is the coolest part, is that I'm adding you to a Facebook support group. Now it's only a 10-day group. You are only allowed in this group when you're shredding, and you get inspiration and motivation every single day, and a ton of free resources. We also have contests every day to keep you focused and motivated, and prizes every single day. I cannot wait to start running this. You're going to do your shred with me and with your friends, or whoever invited you. We'll also get you all of your prizes, and then after those 10 days, you decide, what do you want to keep? Okay? You can expand your boundaries during that time, but you definitely need to make sure that the next time you come and shred, you are not alone, and you bring a friend. A couple of the free resources that we'll be providing for you. Obviously, we've got the Facebook group. Like I said, I'm a personal trainer. I cannot wait to offer you guys some awesome workouts and fun tips. I can't wait to learn from you as well. We also have some free cookbooks that we'll be giving away. We have a free kids program, free Facebook groups, live and online educational events. And I do want to tell you that if you sign up for the Healthy Starts for Families and you decide to get your whole family on, you're even going to get some free complete. They're going to charge you $5 for 15 packets, one box of complete, $5 for 15 meals. You just cannot go wrong with that. I invite you to consider what this might mean for you. So you decide, where do you see yourself getting started? Definitely you need to add more plant matter. So you can start with the omegas in the vineyard, and that's $55 a month. And that will really decrease your inflammation and add that mental clarity. Maybe you want to add the Juice Plus Trio, and that's going to help with your immunity. You also get that decreased inflammation, and that's what was tested on that, decreasing your the insulin resistance and obesity, as well as that cardiovascular benefit where we're keeping those arteries open after a high-fat meal. Maybe you want to just commit to the whole shebang and you get the Juice Plus Quad. That's $105 a month, $350 a day. Holy cow. Maybe you can give up one crappy food a day. You know, let's decrease that grocery bill. Let's give up what some people would call our liquid toxins, you know, those coffee runs. I love adding the complete. And so you see the prices here. I believe that the complete is one of those things that makes the shred easy. It keeps your blood sugar stable. It's also extremely delicious. And we have so many recipes. Holy cow. So maybe you'll start there. I definitely think that you should really add the shred guidelines. Some people just decide to add the product and really kick it hard there, and that's cool. But if you want to add those shred guidelines and change your diet too, you are going to be amazed. So I invite you to totally join me in the Shred10. Please contact the person who invited you. And if you'd like more details, go ahead and click that daily detox below. Again, that is the biochemist who developed this program for Juice Plus, and whew, it is fantastic. So make this your best summer. I want to lock arms with you and let's get it rocking. Have an awesome day.